So let's talk about loving yourself. Loving yourself is work, a lot of work. Loving yourself takes time, sometimes a long time. Loving yourself requires effort and hard work. It requires dedication to knowing yourself, to understanding yourself. And a lot of people don't get it. Loving yourself is understanding, becoming aware of your insecurities, and then working towards overcoming them or growing out of them. Loving yourself is not going out there to censor people's conversations because they trigger you. That is not loving yourself. That is indulging yourself. Yes, it's going to give you instant relief, but you're going to go back again and tell people not to talk about it, and eventually they're going to get tired of you. Loving yourself is not avoiding your problems, it's actually figuring out ways to confront your problems and face them. Loving yourself is a lot of devotion to yourself. It's a lot of commitment to the things you say you're going to do at the time at which you said you're going to do them, and then doing them. That's loving yourself. So loving yourself is not going to give you instant reward. It's not going to give you instant relief. It's not going to give you instant gratification or pleasure, but it will give you long-term relief. It will determine your quality of life. Loving yourself will give you long-term satisfaction, long-term fulfillment. So loving yourself is something that you have to do daily. Loving yourself is something that you have to do for a while. So it requires patience. Loving yourself is controlling your impulses. So it's exercising a lot of self-discipline and self-restraint for your greater good. Loving yourself is saying, instead of me trying to escape my thoughts by scrolling on TikTok, I'm going to actually sit and understand, why is it that I'm thinking this way? Why does this thought keep recurring in my mind? That is loving yourself. It's work. Self-indulgence or indulging yourself is you now scrolling on TikTok because you don't want to think about what someone said to you that is affecting you. Self-indulgence is you staying up at night, having said you're going to sleep at 9 p.m. and not committing to that 9 p.m. Instead, you're scrolling on TikTok. That is self-indulgence. Self-indulgence is you saying, I need a chocolate bar because I'm feeling sad, instead of sitting with that sadness and trying to find a way to deal with it. That is self-indulgence. So a lot of us are exercising self-indulgence and are calling it, or are mislabeling it, as self-love. Loving yourself requires hard work and commitment. Loving yourself is knowing, these are the things that trigger me. How do I learn to overcome them? How do I learn to deal with them? Instead of going out and calling everyone insensitive. Loving yourself is knowing that people have a right to say what they want to say, and you also have a right to choose whether or not you want to hear it or you want to respond to it. That is loving yourself. It requires work. Loving yourself is not being a victim in every situation. Loving yourself is not going out to look for villains so that you can justify the sadness you're feeling. No, loving yourself is sitting to understand, why do I think like a victim? Why do I constantly feel like everyone is against me? Why do I feel like all the time somebody is trying to hurt me? Why do I have these ideas of persecution when I'm interacting with people? So loving yourself is work. Loving yourself requires that you have the skill to plan for your life. It requires that you have the skill to organize yourself. And if you don't have that skill, then you go out and you look for it and you get it to come and prioritize what is important for you. Loving yourself is work. It's not easy. Self-indulgence is easy. It's not work, and it will give you instant gratification. It will give you instant pleasure. But it will always require you to look for that instant gratification. Self-indulgence will push you to seek that dopamine again and again and again, that instant reward again and again and again. But self-love requires that you put in the work regularly to build the life that you want, to build the quality of life that you desire. So self-love is hard work, and it's very important for us to start getting it.